This is a fair use video according to the copyright laws of 1976. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Wahara Kakadash, and double honors to the elder apostles, the prophets, and the teachers over at GMS that have been bringing out this 100% truth for the last 30 plus years. Let's just get right into it. Oh man. So let's start with Isaiah chapter 29 and 15. And it reads, "Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh, and their words are in the dark. And they say, Who seeth us? And who knoweth us?" That's beautiful, because we're seeing that in real time right now. We're watching these prophecies get played out right in our faces, and we can see clearly that that there's no repercussion to these people for their crimes against humanity, for their crimes against children, for everything that they do is wickedness. So what does it say in Jeremiah 13 and 26? It says, you know what, let me get it in Jeremiah 13. I'm going to get it in my come on, where are you at? 13 and 26. And yeah, let me start at verse 26. "Therefore I will discover thy skirt upon thy faces, that thy shame may appear." Now, we're watching the Epstein files, and we're watching these people try to hide all of these lies from us. And then they just try to move on and shove it aside like we didn't see that happen. We didn't watch multiple videos now, thousands of videos, 100,000 videos up right now against Trump. You know, the video that really got my attention is the video where they explain how Michael Vick, who was dogfighting in his backyard, got a harsher punishment than this guy you see on the screen right now. In fact, he's had no repercussion for his actions. But what does it say? There's nothing hid that won't be found, right? Or, well, how does it go? There's nothing hidden that won't be put in the light. What chapter? Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Luke 8 and 17. And it says, "There's nothing hidden which will not become manifest, nor secret which shall not be known and come to light." So these guys thought that they were going to literally get away with murder continuously for, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 years of doing this to children. To children. And you see people coming up missing. You see, and this guy's, they were going to impeach him. What happened to that? What happened to the impeachment? Nothing. Let's go back to Jeremiah. What happened to all of these cases against him? Nothing. What happens when he doesn't even stand up for the judge? If you would read some of the transcripts of him going to court that they're not playing on the news, the guy won't even stand up for the judge. I mean, he's been pulled out of the courtroom multiple times. He literally says that the president has no rules, pretty much. "I'm above all laws." He said, "I'm pretty much above all laws." So what? So he can just do anything he wants, say anything he wants, do the most horrific crimes to children. And so when we tell you in Job 9 and 24, let's get it really quick. Let's read it. It says in Job 9:24, it says, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Most horrific crimes on earth. Doesn't pay, he doesn't get in trouble for anything, right? Uh, um, I, I wanna read more on Job, but I'm gonna stick with what we're talking about specifically. This guy right here, not being judged for his crimes against humanity. So maybe we'll go back to that. But it says in Psalms chapter 73. Let's go to that. Starting at verse, let's go Psalm 73. And we're going to start at verse let's start at verse 3, because let's all go back 20 or 30 years before we knew, or we'll say for the older people 20 or 30 years, or for the younger people, go back as far as you can before you knew all of this stuff. Let's start at verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish, because we all wish that we had all these great things, and then we realized these fucking cannibals are raping children and then putting them to death, hunting so-called black people. Yeah, that's up too. I'm sure that everybody's seen that post, right? Epstein Island, they hunt black people. You guys have seen that, right? They use the brown people for experiments, and they like the light meat. So the jerky, according to the internet, represents human flesh. And Epstein was eating so much of it that his face swelled up. Let's go to Psalms chapter 73 again, because before we knew all this stuff, we were envious of the foolish. All of us were. We were all, man, I wish I could get some of that money. I wish I was able to have nicer things in life. But at what cost? At what cost are the nicer things in life given to you? Let's go back to 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. I was envious at these foolish motherfuckers when I was seeing the wicked people prosper. And now I understand why I could never be prosperous. Not like this. Fuck no. Nobody should. Nobody. I mean, who can be prosperous in this society other than the wicked? So let's keep reading. For there are no bands on their death, but their strength is firm. Here's the point. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. You see what I'm saying? This guy didn't... Dude, Michael Vick literally served 2 years in prison for dog fighting. Trump is caught red-handed. Videos of him with raping little children. Audio, written messages, text messages, computer emails, you name it. Oh, that is like 100% guilty. What's happening? So when I say that they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued with as other men are, and then I take you to Job 9:24, and I tell you the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. They cover the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? You guys are the ones that are playing semantics. You can't see who the wicked is. You can't just look and say, okay, you're definitely right. These scriptures are speaking louder and more clear than ever. And that is part of that tidal wave hitting you. Babylon's destroyed. It's destroyed. Babylon is destroyed. It's crumbling down in front of you. We see your secret parts. We see your shame. We know what's going on now. Nobody can stop what's happening next. Nobody can stop what's happening. And we're watching it real time. So just a real quick hit, real quick. I just wanted to bring that out. These people are being exposed. These evil, wicked devils are being exposed. And with that being said, if you got eyes to see and ears to hear, I hope you got something out of this short message. Shalom.